Hi Akash, welcome to my channel Writing Buddha, and thanks a lot for giving your time to schedule this podcast because I think we have been in plan since last 3 to 4 months to do something like this, but finally we have got the time today on a Sunday evening.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you so much to be on Writing Buddha, Abhilash. In fact, you know that we know each other for last now, I think from 2010 onwards. I
Yeah, yeah, बिल्कुल.
you were very young at that time. You were studying, and you had reviewed my book Three Times Loser, the second book
Yes,
that
yes,
came
yes,
out.
yes.
So we've known for each other for a long, long time. It's just that and we had planned to meet in Bombay, but somehow it never happened. And then kind of. But really, really nice talking to you in live, and very happy to be here.
Yeah, so when you talked about three times loser, let me tell you that the first book that comes into my mind whenever someone asks me for a recommendation, because I'm into books, and I believe so I have read around 800 books now.
Mm.
So every time someone asks me कि कुछ तो recommendation बता, any book that I can pick and enjoy, genre छोड़ दे. So Three Times Loser is the book that first comes into my mind, and you don't know how many people I have gifted that to
You told me.
and even recommended. Yeah. So before initiating anything, can you tell me that how hard or easy that decision was to write that book, because it has three love stories,
Yes.
and all of them ends up into a heartbreak or they leave each other. So क्योंकि क्या है, कभी कभी एक्चुअली दैट वाज अ टाइम व्हेन देयर वर लॉट ऑफ लव स्टोरीज कमिंग इन, और लोगों को एक डाउट रहता था कि या लव स्टोरी तो लोग चीज ही समझते हैं, उसके साथ कुछ और डाल देते हैं, थोड़ा ऑफिस डाल देते हैं या थोड़ा कुछ बंदे का पैशन डाल देते हैं टू बैलेंस इट आउट. और वो बुक ऐसी थी जिसके अंदर तीन लव स्टोरीज थी और काफी इंटेंस थी. ऐसा नहीं था कि टाइम पास वाली थी, इंटेंस थी. तो डिड यू नॉट फील पैनिक कि क्या ऑडियंस इसको एक्सेप्ट करेगी कि नहीं, क्योंकि इसके अंदर तीन तीन लव स्टोरीज हैं.
Mm, mm. So I'll share something about you which I think I have never shared. So there were
Yeah.
three things. There are three things to it. Usually when a fiction author and especially a author writing romance starts, तो होता
हाँ.
क्या, पहले एक दो किताबें आप अपनी लाइफ का बहुत सारा हिंदी में बोले मसाला, लॉर्ड ऑफ यू टेक फ्रॉम योर लाइफ, बट वो मसाला कब तक चलेगा? वो एक दो तीन किताबों के बाद खत्म हो जाता है ऑल दैट मसाला.
Yeah.
But then Three Times Loser, I think all of our lives, people who have kind of spent their lives in small towns. जैसे मेरी भी small
Yes.
town journey बहुत है, आगरा, लखनऊ, so वो सारे.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Three Times Loser was a lot about smaller towns. That how do kids in those smaller towns, they how do they behave? How do they fall in love? How do they get heartbroken? Because दिल ज्यादा टूटता है. मतलब दिल बहुत टूटता है सबका. And so all of those were from small towns and things were taken from my life at that time. But very strangely, and I've always said this, that for all my books, these, what do you call it? Not the inspiration is not the wrong word, but idea, जो thought होता है ना, वो मुझे हमेशा से ही books, films, कभी कभी तो एक song से भी हो
अच्छा.
जाता है,
Oh.
एक song की एक line से भी हो जाता है. जैसे जब हम लोग बात करेंगे, जैसे Broken Man was born out of a song line. Anyway, so ये स्टोरी मेरे दिमाग में थी. आई वांटेड टू, क्योंकि बहुत सारे इंटरेस्टिंग लोग भी देखे हैं लाइफ में, एंड एज एन ऑथर व्हेन यू स्टार्ट राइटिंग, यू स्टार्ट एसिमुलेटिंग दोस एक्सपीरियंसेस, फ्रॉम योर इंटरेस्टिंग पीपल, इंटरेस्टिंग लव स्टोरीज, कुछ अपनी भी होती हैं, कुछ बाकी आसपास भी देखते हो. सो एक्चुअली इसका थॉट मेरे दिमाग में थी, बट एट दैट टाइम देयर वाज दिस फिल्म कॉल्ड थ्री इडियट्स. ओके, so Three Idiots is a completely different story. But when I saw that film, that thing of remembering that person from different perspectives, Amir Khan ko everyone remembers him from different
Right,
perspectives.
right, right, right.
Which is actually so Chetan's book is not is the story is from there. So but it's a different story based in IIT. But the thought of remembering that one person from different perspectives, तो मैंने कहा इसको इस तरह से कुछ करा जाए. Okay, so that sounded interesting, and from there it took on. फिर लोगों ने बड़े सारे examples लिए, काफी लोगों ने, when people so at that time I think there were not so many authors, if you remember it.
Yes, 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 yes.
It was a different time for publishing. So people told me a lot that that were you inspired by that Raj Kapoor's film Mera Naam Joker, because
अच्छा.
because there are different phases of his life, no, और हर phase में हीरोइन रही है बचपन में एक, फिर उसके बाद when he was young and so but story was there. Somehow I saw this film and somehow this I wanted to write a love story, but उसके बाद सारा मसाला खत्म हो गया मेरी लाइफ उसके बाद कुछ नहीं बचा। सो
आई बिलीव वो एक गलती भी क्रिएटिव आदमी करता है इनिशियली, कि वो अपना सब कुछ एक ही अपने आर्ट में डाल देता है, कि उसको श्योरिटी नहीं होती अगला ये लोग पसंद भी करेंगे कि हमें को अगला मौका मिलेगा भी कि नहीं, तो वो आदमी अपने पहले दूसरे काम में सब कुछ डाल देता है।
मैंने काफी किया विलास। इनफैक्ट माय फर्स्ट बुक वाज आल्सो the first book was not autobiographical at all, but it was based on what I saw. The first book was It Happened That Night. Okay,
yeah.
So it was based on when I was in Gujarat. I was working with Coca-Cola at that time, and I was caught actually. And हम लोग riots को हम लोगों ने बहुत सारे लोगों ने 10 में से 8 लोगों ने riots को दूर से देखा है. You know, we have seen it in films, in television, and through newspapers and now digital media, mobile phone. But I had moved to Gujarat in Coke in 2002. And I have seen riots firsthand. You know, मैं खुद घिरा हुआ हूँ riots में. You know, when I used to travel, और मतलब तब, and I've been caught in those situations. So I could see riots, how you know how hellish it is to be really caught in them. जिसको बिल्कुल आदत नहीं हो लेकिन कोई वहां पर फंस जाए, और मतलब कितनी so many things happened in Gujarat at that time. But having said that, so that experience was stayed in my mind. So उसमें भी बहुत सारी चीजें about work life, and I was in Coke. It happened that night also that the protagonist is actually working for a MNC which makes beverages, like you know. कहानी फिक्शनल थी, कहानी में कोई सच नहीं था, बट तो वहां से भी मैंने बहुत ड्रॉ करा फ्रॉम योर वर्क लाइफ एटसेट्रा. But then 3 Times Loser is a lot. It was a lot intense, like you said. It was about 3 love stories, and all 3 love stories are not normal love stories.
Right.
So they were intense, yeah. But after that, slowly it started. अभी भी लेकिन आता है वर्क लाइफ से, और you know, but
बिल्कुल यार,
कि मैं कुछ भी अपनी लाइफ के नहीं लिख सकता, कुछ भी इस बुक में मेरी लाइफ से नहीं है. आई थिंक आई कैन नेवर राइट अबाउट गोइंग टू राइट अ स्टोरी अबाउट गोइंग टू मार्स if I have never been to Mars. That's how I put it. You know, I'm not that kind of an author. I'm not that gifted. A lot of people do it. You know, they can write stories which are not at all related to them. But I really like to, because my books are all about, even thrillers are all about human relationships, are all about how intricately woven they are. तो ऐसी thrillers नहीं है कि वो कोई murderer है, उसको murderer को आपने पकड़ लिया. So it is a lot about those the grayness of relationships. It's all about how different characters are, how gray characters are, a lot of mental dilemma that the characters face. Yeah. How do they react? So
actually, unfortunately, It Happened That Night is the only book that I have not read of yours. उसके अलावा तो मुझे मेरे ख्याल से 500 किताबें, राइट? टोटल 6 किताबें आपने लिखी हैं आज तक. तो बाकी 500 मैंने पढ़ी हैं. It Happened That Night ही नहीं पढ़ी है क्योंकि वो फेज था 2010 जब सृष्टि और ये सारे पब्लिशर्स ऐसे बहुत से ऑथर्स निकल रहे थे. और वो टाइम था, आई वुड नॉट ट्राई टू से कि वो पायरेटेड दुकानें होती थी, वहाँ पे ये बुक्स 30, 40, 50 रुपीज में मिल जाती थी,
वैसे 100
और वैसे 100 की मिलती थी. और फ्लिपकार्ट, तभी मैंने फ्लिपकार्ट अमेजोन एक्सप्लोर नहीं करा था, तो पता नहीं था. बाद में जब देखा तो फ्लिपकार्ट और इन्फीबीम ये सब वेबसाइट थी यहाँ पे 50 रुपीज में अवेलेबल थी.
Absolutely. Amazon तब नहीं था, if you remember.
हाँ, Flipkart and Infibeam था.
Flipkart and Infibeam, we used to buy from Flipkart and Infibeam.
Yeah, Home Shop 18.
Yeah. In fact, all the Flipkart used to write directly to authors at that time. You know that you want to with you. Yeah. So I used to get. In fact, I've gone once to Flipkart office. तब यहाँ उनका पहला ऑफिस यहाँ दरियागंज में था. अब तो पता नहीं दरियागंज में क्या होगा. So I remember Flipkart office when they were kind of setting up, you know, really setting up in 2000. I think the year would be 2009 होगा शायद.
Yeah. So actually I started with love stories only, क्योंकि तभी वही समझ में आता था, सबसे आसान किताबें उठा सकते हैं. तो मैं वो नाम देखता था और उठाता था. तो उसके अंदर वो It Happened That Night भी आया था, मेरे को याद है. लेकिन मेरे थ्रिलर्स मेरे लिए ऐसी चीज होती थी कि शायद मुझे समझ ही ना आए. तो अब चूंकि अब इतना समय हो गया, तो अब लगता है कि हाँ, अभी भी एक प्रॉब्लम है विथ रीडिंग दी सीक्वल्स. तो जैसे भी आपने यू नेवर नो लिखी एंड देन यू वेंट अहेड एंड रोट द नेक्स्ट बुक आल्सो. अब इसमें क्या होता है, याद नहीं रहती हैं. and that is what I appreciated when I read Only the Good Die Young, कि इतना कुछ याद करने जैसा था नहीं उसमें. And I liked about it कि अगर आपने पहली किताब नहीं भी पढ़ी है, in spite of it being a thriller and based on three characters who were so strongly connected to each other, one can still go through it and understand the whole story.
Yeah.
And even their complex character and their shade line.
Yeah.
So in fact जब मैंने You Never Know पढ़ी थी, उसका क्लाइमेक्स में आपने छोड़ दिया था कि वो कार से जाते हैं, उसको दिखता है, and you just ended it.
Yeah.
समझ में आ गया था कि there would be a sequel. Then I talked to you and you told me that there is a sequel to it. So
it was not a sequel planned, Abhilash, at that time.
No, at that time it was not planned, but later you told me.
Later I told you.
Yeah.
वो बड़ा ही अजीब सा हुआ वो, क्योंकि You Never Know मैंने सोचा था वो स्टैंड अलोन नॉवेल है, and their relationship ended, Anuradha and Dhruv's, because obviously she did what she did under whatever circumstances, but because of that Dhruv had to go through
lot of things,
lot of things in which she hid and all of that. But then when You Never Know did well, and then I was talking to my editor Vaishali in
Penguin.
Yeah, and she said, what if they meet again? Okay, and why don't you think of writing a sequel? So, I have never written a sequel. I find it very hard because as it is, You Never Know and Only the Good Die Young are, but ये extramarital relationship पे मैंने तो कोई बुक नहीं पढ़ी, even international authors में भी. So usually extramarital relationships पे जब भी authors लिखते हैं, तो जो third person होता है is considered to be the antagonist, the villain. Okay, and in the end वो कुछ ऐसा करती है या वो कुछ ऐसा करता है, तो it's always the villain. I have hardly come across any sensitive thriller being written around this relationship, which I found is a very cliched way of looking at things. Something which is all around us, and we know of people falling in love, falling out of love, but there is not always a dark side to it. There is not always a physical attraction or lust. Yes, when I'm saying this, I know what are the repercussions on the family. I completely know that. But having said that, sometimes things are not in your control, which is what I have tried to kind of put this in this book. So this thought was in my mind, but I wanted to, I really wanted to be very sure about it. In fact, this is something I discussed with you also, because I did not want it to be seen as someone who's kind of taking a side. As हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हमारे पास दो ही ऑप्शन होते हैं. एक तो या तो तुम बड़ी सेफ स्टोरी लिखो, जो रोमांस होता है, okay,
बिल्कुल,
then you talk about love being successful in the end, या हार्ट ब्रेक हो गया, या जैसे बोलते हैं कि एंड में हीरो मर गया या हीरोइन मर गई या जो कुछ हो गया, and then it's nice, it happens in life, but I wanted to write a slightly unsafe novel, and a novel which kind of which is entertaining, which is like has all the elements of a thriller, but somewhere it दिमाग में वो खलबली पैदा करती है, छोड़ के जाती है, तो you are like,
बिल्कुल, yeah.
It happened, and frankly, let me tell you, in 2017 and 18, when I wrote You Never Know, this happened. A lot of writers gave me this feedback that we liked this story, but we hated the relation. Some of them told me that we didn't like this extramarital thing. वो तो बिल्कुल अच्छा successful है, इतनी अच्छी family, etc. But ये कैसे हो जाता है? But I'd never justified it, but in my mind it was that there are certain things, because of certain circumstances, they happen and they are not in your control. You know of so many cases all around you which get reported in the media where लोग कुछ भी कर जाते हैं, murder भी कर जाते हैं without even knowing what they are doing at that time. So these things do happen. So I said, fine, let me not. But very interesting it is. So when the feedback that I received in 2018, when let's say out of 100 readers, 8 or 9 used to tell me that we like the book, we like the story, it's very entertaining, but we don't like it. We are taking away whatever stars you call it, and 1.5 stars because we didn't like it. But this has changed. I don't know how. In 2021, when this book came out of 100 reviews that people have written, hardly one person has told me that, we didn't like it. So I don't know what has happened. The characters have remained the same. The extramarital relationship has remained throughout. So I think what is also happening is that because people are consuming different kinds of content, different kinds of media at a very astonishing speed. You know, जिस
right.
तरीके से हमारी लाइफ में घुस गया है अब, you know, all the what do I say, all the Hotstar and Netflix and Amazon Prime of the world, उस टाइम पर नहीं था in
नहीं
2008,
था, right, right.
उसमें नहीं था. So I think because of all of this content coming into our lives, people are slowly getting
Accepting.
to accepting and getting used to that भाई ये fiction है, ये लाइफ की रियलिटी नहीं है, फिक्शन है, अल्टीमेटली स्टोरी है एट द एंड ऑफ इट. ये भी पर्सपेक्टिव है, आप उससे अग्री करो या ना करो, दैट्स
ना करो.
really up to you.
एंड यू सेड अबाउट इन मीडिया, तो मीडिया तो चलो जनरली बहुत बड़ी बड़ी स्टोरी बड़े बड़े लोगों को कवर करती है, बट अगर हम अपने यूजुअल लाइफ में भी देखें, ऑफिसेस में देखें, नेबरहुड में देखें, अब ये सब चीजें बहुत कॉमन हो गई हैं. हाँ, आप इस पे ना बात करो, डेट इज कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट थिंग, कि मैं बात ही नहीं करना चाहता हूँ इसके ऊपर. बट फॉर एग्जाम्पल आज की तारीख में रिलेशनशिप्स बिटवीन कजन्स, ये कोई नहीं सुनना चाहेगा या एक्सेप्ट करना चाहेगा. मे बी आफ्टर 5 years 10 years जब कोई चीज पे कहानी लिखे, तो मे बी पीपल वुड अप्रिशिएट इट कि हाँ ऐसा भी हो सकता है, आई हैव सीन इट अराउंड मी. अभी क्योंकि लोग उतना खुल के आ नहीं रहे हैं, या पता नहीं हो भी रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. जैसे एक बात बोल रहा हूँ, एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर भी आज से 5 साल पहले 3 साल पहले होता था, बट बहुत कम होता था, दिखता नहीं था. अब एक्चुअली क्योंकि इतना मल्टीप्लेक्सेस हैं, मॉल्स हैं, कैफेस हैं, लोग किसी ना किसी को देख ही लेते हैं किसी ना किसी और के साथ. तो अब ये ऐसी चीज हो गई जहाँ पे लोगों ने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है कि यार ये तो ऐसा होगा ही. एंड दैट इज व्हाई दिस न्यू जनरेशन, इनफैक्ट इंक्लूडिंग मी, माय जनरेशन, लोगों का बिलीफ शादी से इसके लिए कम हो गया है. मे बी दैट बिकॉज पीपल फील कि यार इट इज अ पॉसिबल थिंग दैट माय पार्टनर माइट गो अहेड एंड उसको आगे किसी और के साथ कुछ हो जाए, एंड दे विल नॉट शाई कि भाई मेरी शादी हो गई है. बिकॉज what we have seen is our mothers and fathers who were too committed and you know too afraid to do anything like that. उनको तो समझ में भी नहीं आता था कि ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं. पर हमारे जनरेशन से जो 10 साल 5 साल पहले वाले लोग हैं, they have done it, and अब हमारे साथ वाले कर रहे हैं. हमारे साथ वाले ऐसे किसी से कमिटेड है जो कि मैरिड है या किसी और के साथ कमिटेड है. पहले 2 times डेटिंग भी कितना बड़ा कॉन्सेप्ट होता था, राइट? कि लोगों को एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं होता था ऐसे कैसे एक आदमी 2 लोगों के साथ इन्वॉल्व है. बट ये हमारे बॉलीवुड ने 2 एक्टर्स की हीरोइन, 1 हीरोइन या 2 हीरोइंस 1 एक्टर कर करके मेड इट अ वेरी यूजुअल थिंग कि भैया डबल डेटिंग हो सकती है. नॉट अ बिग थिंग.
The dimensions of love has changed over time. Okay, earlier it used to be very classical love, or most of the time, unfortunately, so that women had to kind of accept which were not acceptable. But as times are changing slowly, I think one thing that a woman looks for in a relationship, which I was mentioning to someone, is equality. You know, I think ये कभी भी जो अब तो पहले तो ये बड़ी lopsided होती थी, tilted towards men. Okay, it was all, and both of us are men talking here, but there is no harm in accepting it, that it was totally, a relationship was driven towards men, and which is why a lot of women kind of, they had to, although नहीं भी believe करती थी, लेकिन they had to, because unfortunately the society was. But अब हुआ क्या है, that with women also understanding or women also accepting that they need an equal standing with men, equality has become very, very important. So in a relationship, I think that's what, if a woman misses that, और इक्वालिटी जहां नहीं होती तो वहां पर लव भी लूज होता है, रिस्पेक्ट भी लूज होता है, और ये चीजें धीरे धीरे कम होने लगती है. तो जहां पर वो ज्यादा होने लगता है, अनइक्वल होने लगती है रिलेशनशिप, वहां पर चाहे वो आदमी हो या चाहे वुमन हो, दोनों ही बाहर देखने लगते हैं, और ये होने लगता है. दूसरा, एक्सपेक्टेशंस भी बहुत, बिकॉज आजकल हमारी लाइव्स इतनी बिजी हो गई हैं, in your mobile phones, it is about happiness today, then worrying about happiness 2 years later. What is most important for me? I want it now. So it is a now generation. तो अगर मुझे आज वो चीज नहीं मिल रही है और बाकी मेरी आसपास सबके पास है, तो मुझे वो चाहिए. तो वो भी I think वो भी उन सब में double dating, like you are saying, experimenting with different partners or falling in and out of love so many times. तो मेरे ख्याल से ये सारी चेंजेस हुए हैं लव में. नाउ आई कांट से वेदर राइट और रॉन्ग, बिकॉज एवरी जनरेशन हैज अ फ्रीडम टू एक्सपेरिमेंट as much as they can, like we experimented, when we were those age, in whatever way that was possible in times at that time. But having said that, everyone has got freedom, everyone has the right to choose, everyone has the right to decide for themselves what is right and what is wrong. So that's I think.
Yeah. So coming back to the books,
Yeah.
because we will take this again later. uh, you have written both kind of stories जहाँ पे प्रोटैगनिस्ट ही सारी कहानी बोल रहा है that I felt this, I felt that, वो आई, वो ये की, वो करके चली गई, I said this, then she said that. This book, basically this series, is more about all the three characters speaking from their first voice itself. So how hard it was for you to write it from the first voice for all the three characters, Dhruv, Anuradha, and Sid, or then including a female character also?
Yeah.
क्योंकि एक मेल के हिसाब से तो आसान है बोलना कि भाई सामने वाला मेरे साथ ही करके चला गया, बट ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि भाई फीमेल के एंड से कैसे लिखना है. सो दैट इज नॉट द मेन क्वेश्चन. मेन क्वेश्चन इज हाउ हार्ड इट वाज टू write from the first voice of all the three characters.
Should I? I'll give you the honest answer. Okay. It was not hard for me. I'll tell you why. Okay. It was not very hard for me. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of authors I have heard saying that, and कि हमें female voice में लिखने के लिए females को, we need to get inside a woman's mind, and we have to understand how would they behave, etc., etc. So maybe for me, it is impossible for me to understand a woman. I cannot. I don't try to. Okay. So what this was the first book that I thought कि यार I am writing with a woman. I am writing in the voice of a woman. So maybe it will be very tough. So let me try to understand. So I tried to observe some people. I reflected back in my life and looked at all the women, in that sense, who I knew of. And tried to understand, but then I fell flat on my face because there was no point in doing that. But what I did actually, for me, what is important is to understand the character in its absolute clarity. Okay. So वो मैंने अनुराधा को, या in that matter सिड को, या in that matter ध्रुव को, उनको मैंने थोड़ी मेहनत करके, वहां पर मैंने बहुत मेहनत करी कि मैंने उनको पूरा डिकोड कर लिया. That कैरेक्टर अगर सेम सिचुएशन में होगा तो ध्रुव डिफरेंट बिहेव करेगा, अनुराधा डिफरेंट बिहेव करेगी, और सिड डिफरेंट बिहेव करेगा, और सोचेगा, एक्शन लेगा, So I understood the characters well, and then actually, when I am writing about Anuradha, I am writing about the character. So for me, it was not not to understand a woman's mind in that sense, to understand how would that character behave. That's what plainly I did.
So you said in between that you don't understand women. So and also I had this question in mind कि suppose you are writing such a tough story, because story तो tough है, situations tough है. These are not usual situations. Now you also have to understand कि इसको woman कैसे treat करती है, right? Because इस कहानी में जो ध्रुव की पत्नी है, she is also a character, and the way she is reacting to something that she has, identified about her husband. So जब ऐसे situations आते हैं, so there might be a clash कि यार एक लड़की इसको कैसे perceive करेगी. ठीक है, ऐसा लड़का हमको मालूम है, या ऐसा लड़का हमको ये मालूम है मैं कैसा हूँ बेसिकली. ठीक है, अगर मेरी पत्नी को मैं किसी के साथ पकड़ लूं फॉर एग्जांपल, तो कोई आदमी उसको पीटेगा, मेरे साथ आदमी शांत हो जाएगा, कोई आदमी सीधे डाइवर्स की बात कर लेगा तुरंत ही, है ना. कोई तुरंत मैके ड्रॉप करके आ जाएगा. सो देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मेन वी कैन टॉक एंड वी कैन आइडेंटिफाई. सो क्या जब लड़की की बात आती है, सो डू यू टॉक टू फ्यू ऑफ योर फीमेल फ्रेंड्स एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड what they must have done in such kind of situation?
So Abhilash, what you are saying exactly, the woman also will behave like this. Okay, या तो अपने पति को चाटा मारेगी, like you are saying, या वो चुप हो जाएगी, या वो पति को छोड़ के चली जाएगी, या वो बोलेगी मैं तुम्हें एक चांस और देती हूँ. Exactly. Yeah. There is no difference, which is what I'm. So it's not that is just because we are men and women will behave very differently. Ultimately, we are all human beings. We get happy because of certain things, and we get unhappy because of certain things. So trigger points are same. Okay, and personalities में बहुत difference हो सकता है, but I am saying that most of us would react in a certain way. And so for example, let's take this example of Shalini that you took. Okay, so Shalini is a very important character, Dhruv's wife. Okay, but she's not the lead character. You know what I mean? So she's not the. So I have not written out of a 280-page book. I have not written 60 pages on Shalini. I have not written. Okay.
Yeah, बिल्कुल.
I've tried to create a solid character in the wife. Okay. So I was more worried about how would Anuradha and Dhruv and Sid, what would they do when these trigger points come? So it is not, so Shalini was kept in, was there in the mind, but I knew this is how a woman would behave normally. अब थोड़े बहुत exceptions, तो जैसे हम सबकी personalities में कुछ 2-4% बिल्कुल ही अलग होते हैं, you know. अब किताब आप या तो 96% लोगों को ध्यान में रख के लिखो, या 50% को ध्यान में रखो. किताब में as an author you try to, you know, to take care of your 96% of people, that people would find this kind of reaction from the wife believable. So when she says, Dhruv, there is something that is happening in your life which I don't want in this house, so you leave the house. Okay. So that, I think any upper middle class married woman would tell her husband if she found that. And who's financially and intellectually independent, she can take care of it.
बिल्कुल, या. और क्योंकि जब हम फर्स्ट वॉइस की बात कर रहे हैं, तो देन देयर इज आल्सो अ थिंग कि स्टोरी पैरेलल चलानी पड़ती है. सो वाज दैट टफ देन? अब स्टोरी क्योंकि लिनियर चलाना आसान है, लेकिन तीन कैरेक्टर अलग अलग तरीके से बोल रहे हैं.
That is the toughest part, you know. Then in a thriller होता क्या है, that usually thrillers are like, what do I say, thrillers move towards a clear objective. So let me give you an example. That पहले दो चैप्टर्स में मर्डर हो गया, जो भी उस मर्डर को, you know, जो भी
इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहा है,
तो पूरी स्टोरी you are kind of unraveling who the murderer is. But this is a story when you are where yes, there is a Sid who's creating havoc in their lives, and Sid is committing those murders, and everyone wants to know कि भाई Sid है कौन ultimately end में. That is the point. But उसके साथ साथ, उसके parallelly बहुत सारी स्टोरीज और भी चल रही हैं. सो सिड की अपनी एक स्टोरी, उसका अपना बैकग्राउंड कि वो कहाँ था आफ्टर ही वाज पुश्ड आउट ऑफ दैट विंडो, क्या कर रहा था वो. एक और स्टोरी अनुराधा क्या कर रही है, उसकी लाइफ कैसी नई बन गई है, यू नो, हर न्यूज, हर एजेंसी, ग्रास रूट्स वेयर शी इज वर्किंग, एंड ऑल दोस कैरेक्टर्स, राम एंड एना एंड ऐश एंड ऑल दोस कैरेक्टर्स. वो देन अगेन ध्रुव एंड अनुराधा मीट. So how do they react when they see each other? So all of that. So that was the tough, to kind of take all of them and to keep the pace of the story intact, to keep the thrill intact, because ultimately लिख तो thriller book ही रहना कोई. We are not writing a story based on human relationships कि लोग पढ़ते जाएंगे. अगर thrill element drop हुआ तो लोग छोड़ देंगे यार. आजकल कितने सारे ऑप्शन.
हाँ, 100%, बिल्कुल यार.
So that is the toughest part, that as an author, I would not let go of human conflicts, human relationships, the turmoil that happens when opposing ideas, you know, opposing thoughts come together. But then how do you build thrill along with it? So that was the toughest part that I agreed you upon. In this book, this was very tough.
Yeah.
I redrafted it. I spent a lot of time on it. I'll tell you something which I've shared with others. So I had actually when I had written this book, the first draft when I had written, तो मैंने इसमें एक supernatural element डाला था. So Sid comes back. I don't know whether I told you or not earlier, but Sid comes back through a supernatural kind of a thing, element.
अच्छा.
तो अघोरीज थे पूरे उसमें, that his mother goes back, and Sid's mother is, she cannot forget her son, and she wants him back, and she finds someone who can get her son back. So all of that. तो मैंने बहुत पढ़ा था अघोरीज के बारे में, मिला भी था कुछ लोगों को जाके, बहुत सर्च करी थी और अघोरीज को. वो मैंने बड़ा टाइम लगा के 9-10 महीने लगा के पैराग्राफ लिखाया. फिर मैं गया पेंगुइन के पास, I went to my editor, and she यार मतलब your first story was very, and she gave a very honest feedback. Initially, I was crestfallen, I will admit. She said that your story and your characters are very believable. Like you mentioned, no, आसपास दिखते हैं कि ये हो रहा है. Even Siddharth was a very 26-year-old boy who wants to fast track his life and become an entrepreneur. You know, जो अपनी कंपनी को बड़ा कर बनाना चाहता है, स्टार्टअप को अपने. अब suddenly she said, when you bring a supernatural element into it, then you lose that believability.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
So I went back and and I thought ultimately, look, उसको सक्सेसफुल सब बनाना चाहते हैं, जितना ऑथर चाहता है उतना पब्लिशर भी चाहता है यार, मतलब चाहता है पब्लिशर, but ultimately a book after the author has written and given, then it is a business, okay, then it is no more a creative pursuit, then it is money is riding on that book, okay, and so much of effort of everyone, their marketing team, their editing team, the publisher, the sales team, the distribution team, and all of that. Even someone who's drafting the contract at the publisher's end is kind of involved. So then I rewrote for 3, 4, 5 months. Then I completely changed. So that Bankim Da and all of that, I made it look believable. And luckily, in You Never Know, it was kind of God's intervention. I would say. Luckily, पहली book में ये नहीं था कि Sid की body या मिल गई या Sid 100%. So it was just an inference that Sid died. Sid died. So one could take that creative liberty to kind of change it. So then when I wrote this, then it was fine. It was all good, and so that's how it came.
So your book also consists a lot about office politics, office के scenarios के बारे में बहुत बातें होती हैं. So I little sideline question, but मेरे को पूछना था कि because you are yourself an entrepreneur and you have also worked as a corporate person before, what are your views on multitasking and being workaholic? Why do I ask this? Because एक मेरे साथ नहीं, because this is my personal question. मैं सुबह, अभी तो चलो वर्क फ्रॉम होम है, बट मैं सुबह 7 बजे से ऑफिस की तैयारी करता हूँ, रात 10-11 बजे घर पे आता हूँ. इस दौरान जब मैं ट्रेन में होता हूँ, लोकल ट्रेन से ट्रेवल करता हूँ मुंबई में, उस दौरान मैं बुक पढ़ रहा होता हूँ, ठीक है, क्योंकि ये भी मेरा एक सेकेंडरी चल रहा होता है साइड बाय साइड. जैसे मैं घर पहुंचा, इनकेस वो किताब खत्म हो चुकी है, मैं घर आऊंगा, 10-15 मिनट अपना जो मैंने कपड़े बदले, पापा मम्मी से पूछ लिया कि भाई सब ठीक ठाक, आके वापस उसका ब्लॉग लिखना है, उस बुक के बारे में लिखना है, जो लैपटॉप वाले काम है वो करने हैं, एंड देन आई वुड स्लीप. फिर अगर वो बुक खत्म हो गई तो मेरे को एक इच्छा होती है कि अगली किताब का एटलीस्ट 40-50 पन्ने आज खत्म करके सोया जाए, ताकि कल सुबह ऐसा ना लगे कि यार एक नई किताब चालू करनी है. आई एम ऑलरेडी समवेयर इन द बिटवीन. और फिर देन आई आल्सो रीड अ लॉट ऑफ रिलीजियस एंड स्पिरिचुअल थिंग्स, गीता वीता, न्यूज़पेपर, ये सब भी करना है. नाउ लाइफ स्टार्ट्स एट 7 in the morning, and for me it personally ends at around 1, 2, 3 a.m. There is no time. So from your perspective, for मतलब आपके लिए ही as a person, what do you believe कि वर्कहोलिक होना ठीक है? And second, मल्टीटास्किंग के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है? Because now in the work from home scenario, the entrepreneurs, the managers, the leaders are expecting their guys to be multitaskers, कि भैया बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो, और अगर आप ही पर्सनल लेवल पे खुद का भी कुछ करना चाहते हो, सो यू नीड मल्टीटास्किंग एट सम लेवल, जहाँ पे आप ऑफिस से काम भी कर सको, अपना भी खुद का कुछ कर सको, एंड देन फाइनली मूव ऑन टू योरसेल्फ, और अगर कई चीज एक साथ लेके भी चलना चाहते हो. So what are your views on these two things, on being a multitasker and on being so workaholic that you start at 7, 6 in the morning and end up till 2 in the night?
Okay, so I'm very glad that you are a workaholic in the way that you are speaking. Okay. Very few people, I think, to me, a person will do all the things that he loves to do. वो सबके लिए टाइम निकल आता है. Okay. So obviously, जब आप काम कर रहे हो, and right now you're working with an organization, so you have to, your output needs to be a certain kind of work that the organization requires. Okay, and for that you will have to put in those many hours. Okay, so that is an expectation. Like if you were an entrepreneur and you had a team of people working with you, you would have expectations from them as well, like your organization has from you. Okay. For fulfilling those expectations, you put in 8, 9, 10 hours or whatever that time. But the most important thing is, in the balance of time, what else do you do? And let me tell you that you are one of those very fortunate people who loves reading books, who cannot, who cannot
live without it.
Anything else. आपके पास भी बड़े सारे ऑप्शन है ना, आप भी जाके अपने दोस्तों के साथ पबिंग कर सकते हो, आप भी रात को जाके क्लब में बैठ सकते हो, या आप भी जाके you can have a few drinks, but you choose not to do them, or do them once in a while, because your love for books and love for reading and love for even going into spiritual understanding this
Yeah.
side of yourself is
Yeah.
more, you love that more than everything else. And that is a great choice that you're making. Let me tell you. So this is not multitasking. This is, you are able to do a lot of things that you would love to do. हर आदमी इसके लिए क्रेव करता है.
बिल्कुल.
जैसे किसी ने बोला है ना कि सबसे बड़ी खुदा की नियामत है, जिसे बोलते हैं सबसे बड़ी ब्लेसिंग ही भगवान की वही होती है कि अगर आप क्रिएटिवली कुछ अच्छा करते हैं, जिसके लिए आप में जिसका आप में हुनर है करने का, उसी से ही आप अपनी लाइफ में अपनी लिविंग भी उसी से चला सकते. That is why artists and creative people who also earn well are the happiest people, because ultimately आपको कुछ और करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. इससे ज्यादा खुशी क्या हो सकती है लाइफ में?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
कि आप में जो पोटेंशियल था, आपको जिसके साथ भगवान ने इस दुनिया में भेजा, आप उसको भी, अपने पोटेंशियल को भी हार्नेस कर रहे हो और आप उसके थ्रू अपनी लिविंग भी कमा रहे हो. That's a I think right now maybe reading books and you are able to read books kind of, but who knows. And the second thing which I want to say is nothing in life, which I think I was reading and I really like this guy Mr. Salim. उनका मैं कहीं पढ़ रहा था अभी 2-3 दिन पहले, कहीं इंटरव्यू आ रहा था YouTube पे, मैं देख रहा था Salman's father, Salim Khan.
Okay.
And Salim Javed were very big in 80s. मतलब they were bigger than stars. So when
obviously
released, it used to say Salim Javed present. ऐसे the writers of the book saying Salim Javed present Dawn, Salim Javed present मुकद्दर का सिकंदर. तो ऐसे announcement होती थी trade papers में. So people who are who are my kind of lived through 80s and जिन्होंने ये trade papers देखे उन्हें याद होगा, इतने बड़े नाम थे. Okay? So he said a very good thing. He says that you must inherently remember one thing, that nothing in life goes wasted. तो अभी जो, and nothing in life goes wasted, and it will all get used one day, and I firmly believe it. So all the books that you are reading right now, okay, coming to your life, that you are reading right now, और आपको that कभी-कभी ये सोचते होगी कि यार अल्टीमेटली मैं इतनी किताबें, इन्हीं किताबों की दुनिया में रहता हूँ, मतलब क्या मैं ऐसा,
सही बात है.
बट इसका कहीं ना कहीं लाइफ में इतना आपके काम आने वाला है, आप इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते. सी लाइफ इज, you right now, Abhilash, we do not even know what is going to happen at 9 o'clock in the evening in your and my life. हमें क्या पता हमारी लाइफ में 5 साल बाद, 10 साल बाद क्या होने वाला है. और आप have a long life inshallah in front of you by the grace of God. So all this hard work, all this, what do I call it, all this good causes that you are creating are going in your bank balance.
Because it makes me very hard to explain to people around me, क्योंकि ये लोग मेरे को सब इनफैक्ट इंक्लूडिंग माय पेरेंट्स एंड रिलेटिव्स और जो देखते हैं, कहते हैं अरे यार तुम्हारे लिए खुद के लिए कितना टाइम तुम छोड़ रहे हो. नाउ अब मुझे समझ नहीं आता खुद का टाइम क्या होता है. ठीक है, खुद का टाइम मतलब ठीक है, आपको टीवी देखना पसंद आ रहा है, मे बी आपको न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ना पसंद आ रहा है, मेरे को ये चीज अच्छी लग रही है, एंड अब वो काम ही है, तो मैं क्या करूँ. अब मैंने उसको काम बना लिया, और कुछ लोगों का तरीका होता है, मेरे को अगर मैं न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ूंगा तो आई विल ट्राई टू डू समथिंग कि मैं इसको इन्वॉल्व कर दूं किसी तरीके से अपने लाइफ में, नॉट दैट कि मैंने पढ़ा और छोड़ दिया. मे बी आई पुट अ इंस्टाग्राम स्टेटस एवरी डे ऑफ माय फेवरेट न्यूज़ एंड आई पुट इट कि भैया ये न्यूज़ से आज मेरा दिन बन गया है, बिगड़ गया. सो दिस वाज द मोस्ट इंपैक्टफुल न्यूज़ ऑफ द डे, सो आई विल स्टार्ट डूइंग समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो अब ये लोगों को समझाना बड़ा मुश्किल है कि 7 बजे चालू होकर 3 बजे क्यों खत्म होता है दिन. So that is why I asked you this question, because I know that you have achieved some point of level in your life, and it could not have been possible if you would not have been multitasker or workaholic yourself. क्योंकि एक corporate life के साथ to begin something else, because you have been writing, I think so, since last 12-13 years. 12-13 years, and then you have also been into a company that you have founded yourself. और ये सब चीजें पैरेलली हो रही हैं. लाइफ उसके, और हम लोग सिर्फ इतना ही देखते हैं, बट इसके साथ आपकी लाइफ भी चल रही है. सुबह नहाना, धोना, ब्रश करना.
I just like to say one more thing which I've realized. Everyone thinks like that. जैसे you said that दूसरों को समझाना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. हम लोग डायलेमा में बहुत रहते हैं कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. Frankly, after so many years, I have come to this conclusion that लोग आपके बारे में बहुत कम सोच रहे होते हैं, जितना आप सोचते हो वो सोच रहे हैं. कोई नहीं सोच रहा हमारे बारे में, मतलब so मतलब to kind of put ourselves on that pedestal and think यार वो मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेगा. A lot of things we don't do thinking वो मेरे बारे में क्या सोचेगा,
क्या करेंगे.
People are so busy, people are so caught up in their own lives. Trust me, you, and when I say you, I mean myself also. We form a very small percentage.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Takes. So I think one should do their own thing. I think what you are doing is really wonderful, that you are able to do something which is so which is like putting all your time in books. I don't read every day like you do, but even I try to finish at least 4 books a month. That's what usually my target is. So, and then I try to do a lot of other things also. So inherently going back to the same point, that you will always find time for things that you love. You will always. अगर आप ये बोल रहे हो कि मैं ये इसलिए नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ यार, मुझे बहुत पसंद है, इतना पसंद है, लेकिन मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, तो बॉस you need to introspect. आपको तब
बिल्कुल ऐसे लोग होते हैं यार, मेरे को फोटोग्राफी बहुत पसंद है, पर पहले मेरे पेरेंट्स ने नहीं करने दी, अब मेरे हस्बैंड नहीं करने दे रहे, अब मेरा ऑफिस नहीं करने दे रहा है. आपको पसंद है, आपने आज तक करी ही नहीं है. Okay, so next I want to ask you कि how do you see, so this is kind of related with our last question, but थोड़ा अलग भी है, थोड़ा मिलता जुलता भी है. Romantic and love relationship in life as general, how do you see that?
Sorry, romantic, yeah.
So how do you see romantic and love relationship in your life in general? And secondly, the thing is that, are there reason behind the success or just a distraction?